Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the potential Legion release date of September 21st, 2016. Also, I wanted to give you my opinions and thoughts on the state of pre-orders in gaming, because Legion does have an exclusive and unique pre-order incentive, so I guess so people will pre-order it, and also the price of the game, because all three of these things have been points of contention with a lot of people. And so I figure it's about time for me to make a video and I guess level with you guys about what's going on. Now let's get the easy thing out of the way right now. Game's $50, just so you guys know about the pricing. The digital deluxe edition is $70. It comes with a Fell Hunter mount and a Fell Hunter pet, and the actual collector's edition that has all the shit in it, right? You buy at GameStop, I think that's $115, $125. Just so you guys know, so we're on the same page, and you know, guys kind of see where I'm coming from. And so this information came out on accident. Somebody's getting in trouble almost a week ago in the middle of BlizzCon, and so whenever it did, people saw this and they just went fucking berserk. They're like little piranhas, nibbling and getting mad at Blizzard, and you know, all the things that people do no matter what Blizzard does. And honestly, some of this stuff is I wouldn't really say warranted, but at least it's understandable, especially with kind of what they said about Lords of Draenor, and you know, we'll get into all that in the video. And so anyway, what it said was the exact same basically advertisement that we see now for pre-ordering the game. It's just they put it out early and they didn't mean to, so they took it down and they put it back up. And so you know, whenever it came out, as I said, a lot of people got upset, a lot of people made videos about it. I didn't want to make a video about it because I thought more information would come out, but it really hasn't. And I also wanted to make sure that it was legitimate, and it turned out to be. And so I did make, however, a TwitLonger post about this, which is kind of an extension about Twitter. And the funny thing about TwitLonger is that it is connected to Twitter. And the funny thing, by funny I mean tragic, is that nobody follows my Twitter, and so you guys can change that if you follow my Twitter. It's in the video description below. But anyway, I put that thing out, and the point of that is obviously not a lot of people read it, and so I figure I'll make a video and kind of level with you guys, and I guess give y'all, I try to always give, I guess I really don't want to say this, but a fair and balanced opinion on these issues, as much as at least I can, unless I try and say it's my opinion if I'm just kind of talking out of my ass. Anyway, so I kind of want to, I guess, analyze the positives and negatives about this, and I guess really just let's just I don't know if I'll do this to call this a real talk or not, but if I don't, that's pretty much what it is. So anyway, let's just discuss what we were talking about earlier, which is the price of the game. Now, 10 years ago, the double stacks, these are a special hamburger from Wendy's. Actually, 10 years ago they didn't exist, and then they came out in 2000, I think 6 or 7. All right, I'm all off topic. Anyway, so double stacks, whenever they came out, they were $1, right? They were $1 for a 2-meat hamburger. It was amazing, okay? And by now, I went over to Wendy's a few days ago. They were $2.19. They were $2.19. That's over twice as much. And try and think, guys. Try and think of something that hasn't increased in price in the past 10 years besides, well, actually gas. But besides that, almost everything has increased in price. And so, you know, kind of having the expansion be $10 more is not really too big of a deal to me, because I know a lot of stuff and a lot of money goes into making these things. And honestly, I don't mind paying $50 if it's a quality expansion. I know a lot of people are pissed off about WoD, and let's just hope that Legion isn't like WoD. I don't think it'll be, but who knows, right? It could suck, but I'm betting on it not sucking. Anyway, so that was something that pissed a lot of people off, and I just want to tell you guys, I mean, $50 for a game, the odds are you're probably going to get more than 40 hours, 50 hours of game time in it, and so you're going to be, it's they're basically working for as much as a slave laborer in an Apple factory in China is working for you, and so I would consider that a good deal. Now, and not, I guess sub fees too, but you guys know you're going to be playing for more than 50 hours probably anyway. So, point is, obviously, that the cost for you know, the enjoyment out of the game is usually worth it. It is for a lot of people, I would say. And really, they have never increased the sub fees. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if they went up to $15.99. I know people are going to fucking hate me for that. But the odds are, if 99 cents is going to kill you and you're not going to be able to play the game, maybe you should do something else and make sure that 99 cents isn't a problem, but who the fuck am I to tell you what to do? So anyway, that's kind of where I'm from. I don't really care if it's 10 extra dollars. You know, when it gets to 60 or 70, then we'll have another discussion about it. But I think really, you know, over the course of 10 years, without any of the other fees increasing, and just the, you know, basically once every, unfortunately in this case, 2 years almost, I guess, is it 2 years? It probably is 2 years. Fee for, you know, buying the expansion or whatever is, what do you call it, is only like more than $10. It's not really too big of a deal. And so anyway, that's kind of the way that I feel about it. Now the pre-orders, like the truth of the matter is that pre-orders they made a lot of sense in 2004 when like you were to like go to GameStop and then it's like you're like, oh man, I'm gonna get Halo 2 because today actually didn't Halo 2 come out November 9th, 2004? Or just past the was it 11 year anniversary? That's crazy. That's actually, I'm getting old. Okay, so anyway, point is that you know, you go to GameStop, you know, on today, let's say today 11 years ago, and you're like, hey, I'd like to buy Halo 2. And they don't fucking have Halo 2 because everybody bought Halo 2. There's no digital downloads. All you can do is you get the physical version of the game, and they don't have any of those. And so you're stuck. You're shit out of luck while everybody else on the block is playing Halo 2. You're sitting there playing Halo 1, and you don't even have anybody that you can scream at over Xbox Live looking like an idiot. Okay, and so that made a lot of sense in 2004. I pre-ordered, you know, Burning Crusade. I think I pre-ordered all of them, but I went to the midnight release for Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, and I think Cataclysm also. But really, pre-ordering now is basically, you know, a company's way to secure a sale, and what they usually do to secure that sale is they add in some sort of incentive. Like what you're going to be able to do in Legion is you're going to be able to play Demon Hunter, the Demon Hunter class, 1 week before the release of the game, and so that's exclusive to people who pre-order the game. Now, I really don't like the idea of pre-ordering, and especially if people want to pre-order games, like I'm going to buy Legion anyway, just to show you guys on the channel, if for nothing else. So I didn't really have too big of a deal with doing that, but adding these exclusive rewards to get people to pay for a game that they have no way of telling, like, does this game suck or not? Like, they have no idea, right? And so that's like why they get people to pre-order games, and ultimately these pre-orders only help the company and they don't help the player. And what's the thing, like the customize your pre-order thing that was like a huge fucking, like the huge shitstorm? I think it was like Deus Ex or something like that. And I really hope that we see a lot less of pre-ordering. And you know, if you're on the fence about pre-ordering a game, I would say don't do it, especially, you know, if it's like kind of something that you're not really entirely sure with. And so I do want to say that right now. I think that pre-ordering is a very anti-consumer practice, and generally I do not really support it. I only really support it with like maybe 1 or 2 games. That's it. And outside of that, I would not recommend to pre-order games because, again, it basically secures a sale on something that you don't really have any way of determining its, you know, its value or how good the game is or anything like that. And that's why they make you, you know, buy these, you know, or they give you these exclusive incentives to buy something that you don't even know what it's really going to be. And so very anti-consumer, you know, I really don't like it at all. So I think that you guys pretty much see where I'm coming from there. Okay, so anyway, now the reason that I talked about those 2 things is because those are like low-hanging fruit. And honestly, I guess like this other the release date isn't really that big of a deal either, but it's pissed a lot of people off. I was like, whenever I saw it, I was like this, and then I saw it, I was like that. That's all. I was mad. Okay, I was mad, but I wasn't like really all that mad. I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you all that later. So here's where I'm at. Is that that's like the end date. September 21st, 2016 is the end date, and so the odds are that the game is going to be out before then. They said it's going to be out in summer 2016, and so it's not like they're saying it's going to be out on this day. It's just that's the deadline of it. Will not be out later than that. And so honestly, it doesn't really bother me too much as long as the expansion is going to be good. But even if it comes out, let's just think about this, guys. Even if it comes out in, let's say, July, I think that patch 6.2 came out in June. I think it was June 23rd, or it was sometime in like mid-June. And so we would be in Hellfire Citadel, repeating the same 4 difficulties. You know, I'm making I guess like the rotation of a hamster wheel, by the way. Repeating the same 4 difficulties for over a year. Holy shit. And I don't think they're going to be adding a Fel Halion for us either. And so, obviously, a lot of people are pissed off about this. And especially, people are asking a lot for, like, oh, my hair's annoying me. People are asking me a lot, like, why should I really resubscribe? Why should I keep playing the game until then? And I honestly, I don't know. I mean, like, why does anybody play the game ever? If you feel like it's fun for you, play the game. If you don't, then don't play the game. Asmongold Life Coach. Okay, and so that's kind of where I'm at. But I also, you know, I said this in my Twit Longer thing, is that I don't believe in coincidences. And I don't believe it, but if I think I said if I did believe in a coincidence in my thing, is it the fact that Blizzard said that they're not going to be releasing and showing subscriber numbers anymore, and then saying that the expansion is potentially over 6 months away. That would be a coincidence, but I don't think that it is. You know, I was not really very happy with Blizzard saying that, by the way, this is like kind of a minor thing, but we'll talk about it real quick, is I wasn't really happy with Blizzard saying that they weren't going to announce subscriber numbers anymore. It's like, I go downstairs, get my vanilla box that's got 6 million subscribers, little gold star, literally a gold star on the top of the box. And so, like, it's not good for a company to be humble, and I don't think that they're being humble. I think that they're trying to mask some sort. It's like, I mean, like, what are the subscribers going to be going up, and then they're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to tell anybody? Like, come on, get fucking real, guys. They're not doing it because the subscribers are going down, okay? It's obvious, and also it gives people a lot of, like, ammunition for kind of validating, you know, their own complaints in the game, and I think it can potentially create something toxic. But I do think that for the sake of transparency, I'd just like to see what the subscriber numbers are, but I can at least see why they're not doing it, however unfortunate that is. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm coming from with that, and I also, again, I don't really think that it's a surprise that, you know, the two things happen pretty close to each other. And anyway, and like y'all know, it's like if Legion does real well, if the Illidan hype train is real, y'all know they're gonna be like, yo, 9 million people playing. Somewhere they're gonna say it just like offhandedly, and you know, if it goes down to 3 million. They're not going to say that. I can guarantee you that. And so, you know, like, let's be real. Let's just be real quick. And so, anyway, that's kind of the way I feel about the subscriber, you know, like them not talking about that. And I do think that these two things are related. I don't think that we're going to really get any sort of patches. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, we get the moose. How about that? And so that'll last me for like a week, and it'll last most people who suck. Well, actually, probably most people who suck won't even ever get it. Unless you're on KT, that you can buy a run from me. How about that? Check it out. Hit me up in 6.2.3. Anyway, I've done a lot of self-advertising in this video. So anyway, obviously, you know, it's really disappointing for everybody, and I think it really probably is for Blizzard too. Like, you know, the developers care about the game. You know, I listen to like Ian Hazakosis and Alan Aversabi like talk about the game, and I mean, man, they're happy about the game. They're real glad about it. And, you know, for them to, you know, I know that, you know, like they know that they're kind of like letting people down, or not, they're not really letting people down, but it lets people down whenever the expansion isn't sooner. And I mean, it just sucks. You know, I wish it came out earlier, but here's the real truth. Here's the real talk of the video. Is that if this expansion is as good as Burning Crusade is, I don't mind waiting until 2017 for it. Like, I grew up expecting quality, amazing content from Blizzard, and while Wards of Draenor really, like, quantitatively did not deliver on that, what they're doing with Legion seems to be, you know, delivering. And obviously, we will check that again and again and again in beta. But what it seems to be a return to form. It seems to be like they're addressing core fundamental issues. And so I'm really hoping that it is really good. And if it is, I can wait. I can wait for a quality product, and I'm pretty sure everybody can. And you know, everybody will be happy that they did. Now, obviously, you know, does that mean that it's going to be good just because it took longer? Well, it took a long time. Okay? So, obviously, it doesn't really guarantee it, but I think it gives you a pretty good chance, or it gives us a better chance than them trying to rush it out as fast as possible. And so I'm really hoping that can happen, and, you know, if it can awaken what's like really the word for it, the hibernating neckbeard inside of me, I have no problem waiting, and I don't think a lot of people will either. And so I just really hope that it's worth the wait, and you know, I'll be doing videos and showing you guys all this stuff all along the way. And I do want to say one thing towards the end of the video that's just like kind of a minor thing. I've done a lot of, like, usually people are like, I do like really positive videos and really negative videos, and they're like, what's going on here? You know, do you like expansion or not? And really, I try to be as fair as possible. You know, Blizzard's made a lot of mistakes. I'm excited about Legion. I'm not blinded by hype or excitement. Like, I know that there are a lot of problems with it. Like, we've talked about those already. And, you know, and they've addressed some of those and kind of fixed those in my mind, at least for some of them. But, you know, there are lots of shades of gray in here. And, you know, you have to realize that you know, while Blizzard has made, I think, quite a few missteps with Warlords of Draenor, they're righting some of those missteps in 6.2.3 with like the storm mount going into the game, and also with like item upgrades coming back. Those two things are things that I like, and hopefully we can see more of that in Legion. And everything that I've seen so far indicates that. But as I said before, you know, I'll be here with. Oh, this is more self-promotion. I'll be here with you guys showing y'all every step of the way, and so make sure to stay tuned to the channel if you're interested in hearing about more Legion stuff. So anyway, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed, and I kind of hope that people agree with me and kind of see what was really going on here. It's really disappointing that it's going to take this long, and I really hope that it's worth it. The price, I think, is realistic, and the pre-order thing is bullshit. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully that's kind of the way that you guys feel too, but if not, go ahead and let me know. And I guess if you agree with me, go ahead and let me know too. Oh, you guys can do that by liking the video. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I got. So thanks for watching.